Greetings, Aquarius, and welcome to Ingrid's Insights. Hi, and I hope you're all doing well. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and to my new friends, welcome. And if you like the way I read, and if this resonates, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And let's jump right in and see what the water oracles want us to know. To be in the water today here with our Aquarius, our water bearer. And this is you, the siren. Look at this beautiful card. There could be 3 women involved with you today. There could be a sense of going to the beach, to the ocean, putting your feet in the water, feeling that salty, earthy, sandy world under your feet. And use your voice today, Aquarius. Use it, speak it, sing it. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Expression and freedom. And that is the theme of today. You're the siren, or you could be listening to the sirens. And so thank you so much, Spirit Guides, for overseeing this reading for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I invite you to bring your own question, a concern, or challenge, Aquarius. That way each of the cards will be portals into your own personal journey as you find yourself today now. As the Hermit, you're following your star, and that's you, Aquarius. You are the star. You are the humanitarian right now, going on this journey to bring the collective this new wisdom, this understanding, this new profound way of living. And you're beginning that, and you're having to explore that within yourself, to go deep, to learn about yourself and your own knowledge that has come through life experience. And you're following that. And the Queen of Swords is going to help you to move in this direction with truth and accuracy. And she is able to take the emotion out of a situation and really look at the facts, look at the figures, look at what is really true, and be willing to use her voice, as we had in the sirens, to speak truth over some situation that maybe others are not willing to speak out on. And it's coming from this deep knowledge, this deep introspection. And you're finding that independent voice. And at the foundation, there might have been a feeling of destitution that is out of your field of awareness, Aquarius. Feeling like that you have been abandoned, left out, and not good enough. All of those low vibrating energies that lead to guilt and shame and unworthiness. But you are following the light, and you know that there's help and assistance from your higher power always. And that's what the star shows us. As we follow that star, we follow that light toward our truth. And the Queen of Swords helps us cut through whatever is keeping us trapped in these low vibrating energies of feeling that we're not good enough, that we don't have enough money, that we maybe had money but we lost it. But it's this feeling really is spiritual poverty. And you don't face this spiritual poverty if it stays at the shadow side. So you take that hermit's lantern and follow that star of your own hope, your own optimism, your own inspiration, and to inspire others who have Aquarius felt less than, felt that they were held back in some way, whether it's spiritually because of a low vibrating energy in their life, that a parent, a narcissistic relationship that made them feel less because they were just being used by the other partner, the parent, as an attachment, as a feed, as a source of supply, but not as a true object to be loved. to be honored, to be precious. And so it could feel like you were destitute, but you are turning to the higher power now because there was a celebration recently. You might have come home to a new renovated house. You just bought a house, you moved to a new, totally new place. And with this partnership, this joining, you have something very beautiful to celebrate, and you worked hard on that, and you courageously moved through these stages or rites of passage to this finish line. And you're going to have a big party and celebrate, or have been doing that. And at the crown, you're downloading this fiery turban of wisdom, and you're taking that energy into you from your higher power now to overcome any feeling of destitution in this material matrix is made to keep us entrapped, to keep us wanting, to keep us feeling that we're in lack. And that's why there's so much that's out there attracting us and seducing us to buy, to fulfill me, to make me whole, to give me what I want. And that destitution is being looked at by strength, by that ability to really understand that beast within us, that wild animal that just wants to fulfill the ego and to create this ego show. But strength comes from taming that inner wildness and having it able to be calibrated and to know when to use our energy and when to pull back, that breathing in and out. And also it's self-love and self-compassion, because if we've gone through this journey for very long, we have to have compassion toward ourselves. It's not easy. It does at times feel very impoverished, but we are celebrating now this strength. And what's coming is another celebration of friendship, of joining, of a reunion, of coming together, renewed connections. You could be after this celebration and you are having a continual celebration from the recent past is still celebrating. People are coming in, new opportunities to socialize and be with others. We're coming into the spring and summer months where there's more travel and people are moving around, and time for us to have a party with others. And you're the magician is how you see yourself at this point. Taking all of these different elements that you've been working with and you're bringing it down, you're making this masterpiece. You've got your canvas and you're using the different shapes and colors and textures and different mediums to create this experience you're wanting, this creation that you brought with your higher wisdom of the hermit and your independent intelligence. And that's leading to a celebration and to friendship. And you're creating that. That's the magic you're making. You're manifesting that. And your environment is the hang one. This new perspective is being required of your environment, or you're looking at the environment as having a change in perspective or needing to sacrifice or surrender something to a new worldview, something that is a totally different way of seeing things. And that's what's happening with someone that you're dealing with, Aquarius. They're having a change of perspective, a new point of view. And the hope and fear is a burden that this work you're doing, you have been very passionate about. You've been very persevering in it. And you keep going, but you're shouldering a lot. You've taken on a lot of responsibility. And that's what you realize, Aquarius. You're coming into a phase, maybe with work, that you have a creative project going with the magician, and you're trying to use all of those elements to bring it down. And you're having this environment is having a new perspective, having to sacrifice something because there's a burden that you're having. You're carrying this, you're shouldering and coming but it's coming to the end because the 10 is coming to completion. So your hope and fear is that this burden will be released. You're almost there. And the advice is to retreat, to take time out, to really renew what you want to share, what you feel your true purpose is, your true destiny. And maybe things led you to need to move, to take a new home, to go somewhere different recently because you had had a change of heart. You might have been with family and friends, but that had kind of dried up a little bit. The juice wasn't there. It wasn't your true purpose. And now you're going toward your destiny, Aquarius. And it could be a lot of responsibility, but you're going to get there, and you're almost there, so you can release that burden and use your voice to really expand yourself, to speak to others, to share what it is you are going through and where you're going on this new journey of exploration. And that's what I have for you, Aquarius. And let's get some clarification on why is the Hermit here for Aquarius. You're going inward with introspection. You're spending a lot of time alone in solitude because you're independent. But why the Hermit here? Because you're asking and receiving from your higher power, and you have to follow the star and go quiet, go inward to listen to that still small voice within you. And the independence is here because you're doing the work of downloading your intuitions, and you're looking at your mind with accuracy, clarity, truth, justice, and taking your intelligence and doing the work. And you're moving beyond this foundation where you felt you weren't good enough, you weren't welcome, you weren't belonging, you didn't have enough, you lost your money, you lost your whatever that is, health, friendships, social status, because romance and connection is coming, is there to heal that destitution. And romance and connection is just the spirit of community, of communing with others, of compatibility, mighty companions. And the celebration is because you trusted the universe, and that's the celebration, is knowing that the universal consciousness, that universal understanding is there with us. Always, and we're celebrating that, and that brings us to these rites of passage where we trust to move forward, and we have this strength and courage because we have a sacred plan at our crown now, and we have all the strength we need because we have that plan. And once we have a plan that is connected to our source, there's nothing to be afraid of. We have that courage, and the friendship is here because that's what we're being blessed with, this blessings in abundance, to share with others and to have something very special that joins a harvest that you're sharing with others. And you're making magic, and what you're making magic on is this inner child healing, where you're voicing these pains, whatever has been happening to you in the past, to that child that was abused, that was isolated, that was told that they were less than, not good enough, would never amount to a row of pens. But that inner child is being healed by this magician. You're making magic with this inner child. And that is going to lead to a whole new perspective of harmony and resolution within your environment with a special person or these people you're dealing with. And out of that burden, you're looking at the burden and you're almost there because it's going to bring you friendship and union. Once you let this burden down, this obligation, this responsibility, you will have friendship and union, and you have this again. So there's a real, doesn't it look like this is almost the same card? these colors and the shapes, this sisterhood of friendship. And what's coming as the advice is to look for signs and symbols around you, for synchronicities and reminders that you're on the right path, that you are journeying toward this wholeness, and you're on that path toward that. And you're going to get signs and reminders through your downloads and intuitions as you go forward, Aquarius. So a powerful reading of hope and renewal and moving toward this sacred journey you're on to your true purpose. And if you like the way I read, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I'd love to know how this resonates with you out there, Aquarius. And you know I love you, and we're in this interconnected field of learning and growing and having this sacred plan. And because of that, we can have courage to speak our independent voice with truth and accuracy, and to be that siren, speaking out, telling our story with hope for this renewal as we trust the universe with our song, with our spirit. See you next time. Bye-bye.